Okay, mic check, test, test. If anyone out there is watching, I'm Miniocalypse. Welcome to the first live stream. We're going to attempt to paint this crazy little thing I built out of just random junk I found around everywhere. Hot glued it together, super glued it. I think we used some of this Gorilla Glue. It's pretty good stuff. It expands a lot though. So yeah, we're gonna get some base coats on this section here, test out this live stream, see how all this goes. So post in the comments if music's too loud, voice ain't loud enough, let me know what's going on, holler at me, let me know what you want to see. If you're not seeing something, you know all the good live detail things. So we'll just get my screen set up here, see what's going on. I think that's alright. Minimize. Get that going. Okay, so we have some plastic pallets here. Looks like the other camera stopped moving. Oh, there it goes. We'll see how that does, I guess. I don't know. I do not know. It was working pretty good. Okay, well, we got these pallets here. Got those at a dollar store for, I think, all 6 of them for $1. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. We're just gonna get started with some black on there. See what's going on with this other camera here real quick. That's gonna drive me bonkers. It was working every other time. Alright, well, I guess it is what it is. Maybe we'll get that sorted out at some point. Refresh device. Okay. Let's have a look at it up here. What's it saying? Output USB. Should be alright. I think it might be because I'm trying to live stream music at the same time. Something it's not liking. I do not know. If anyone could help me out with that, I'm trying to figure out how to play music without it hogging my resources. Just listening straight off of YouTube and recording it over. I don't even know if it's working. Anyways, we're gonna start off with got some metallic black here. That shook up. Get that in one of the palettes here. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Got our water in a dropper bottle here. Couple, 2-3 drops of that. Get us a toothpick to mix it with. Not doing too bad. Oops, don't bump the thing. That's how you break stuff. Almost did that. Let's go here and let's kill the music and see if that helps the camera. Try that out real quick like. Maybe this isn't gonna go as well as I wanted it to. For now, we'll do that. We'll just have to paint like this for a bit, I suppose. We're gonna use a decent sized brush. It's hard to remember sometimes. Looks like this brush is creating some bubbles, but I think that'll be alright. We're gonna make this thing kind of rusty and whatnot. Maybe we'll get to that some other time. Today we're just gonna test out what kind of problems we can run into while trying to live stream for the first time. All you guys, if you're joining, looks like my second cam has decided to lag out or something. I don't want to waste anyone's time trying to figure out how to fix it, so we're just going to continue forward for now. Paint some black on this. I'm hoping to make this a like a nuclear powered radio tower. And we'll go at it with some weathering and stuff. Just gonna make it look as neat as possible. Let me minimize that and open this. Not sure exactly how well this is going. Please post in the live comments if it's all laggy or something. Let me know. I really only have about 10% of an idea of what I'm doing. I YouTubed it all last night, trying to figure out the best way to go about all this. And clearly I need to research some more. But if this is working at all, then cool. Alright. See if we can get this camera fired back up. Doesn't look like it. Start it over here. Just getting the paint on. Just a quick coat of black. Try not to go over brush strokes. Try not to be nervous figuring out this life stuff. Whole lot of firsts going on here today. Like I was saying, just a test run. I'll do my best to talk through what I'm going. Try not to get all silent. Holler at me in the comments. We'll get a conversation going. I recently had a shirt made to help represent the channel. Those are for sale. Fight the gray war. If it's gray, paint it. Paint them minis. Oh yeah. Doesn't appear like this camera wants to work at all. Which is weird. I had it working in a test run that I did. Sucks that I'm having these problems, but I suppose we all go through it. Any of you ever live streamed before? I could use some backup. Could use some backup, please. What the heck is going on here? Let's try removing the camera from the list here and adding it back in. Oh, not that camera. That doesn't appear to have done much of anything at all. Try it one more time. Alright, so we've got a little something happening. So let's give this a try again. Alright, maybe it's working. Back to painting. Throwing this black on. Got it a little thick. Get some more water in there. Slapping that paint on. Alright, alright. Looks like we might have things working out now. Not quite sure. Let's see. Anybody comment yet? No comments? Alright. That's cool. Keep figuring things out. We're getting it rolling here. Let's see if we can't get the music working again. first layer dries. So we're just going to be working on this half here. So I don't have anywhere to pick it up by yet, so I don't want to keep getting paint all over the place and messing up a base coat. Even though it's just some crazy looking scratch-built terrain, I still want to attempt to paint it to my normal standards, which may not be very good, but I like the way it paints, so that's how we're going to do it. Alright, set that down for a second. Try to find us some music here. I thought I was subscribed to that channel. Let's go back here. That there button. Alright, I think we'll potentially have some music going here. The problem was having the chat separated for whatever reason was giving. You can figure out the problem was having an absolute the chat separated for whatever reason was giving the laptop an absolute heart attack. Alright. Wasn't sure about painting those black. I wanted these things to look like wasn't sure about painting those black. I wanted these things to look like something. We'll adjust that after. We don't call it like security lights, yellow warning lights or something. But we'll adjust that after a bit. Alright, we're going to do these caps here as... Alright, we're going to do these caps here as... I do not know. Let's, oh, we got our yellow here. Let's start getting those in yellow. Let's, actually... Oh, we got our yellow here. Let's start getting those in yellow. Rose gold. Actually, I should do them in this. They probably still need shooking pretty good. Rose gold I got here. I shook these up beforehand, but they probably still need shooking pretty good. Everything. As I shake the hell out of everything. So we're just going to switch to just this camera, and we're going to keep painting from there. So, hope that works out. We'll to get things figured out later. A different way to stream in some music. I think that's also what's killing me. Get some of this rose gold in there. Pour it right out. Couple drops of water. About 6, 10, I don't know, didn't count. Another toothpick. Mixed up. Pretty good. Ooh, brushes flying everywhere. Get the brush wet. Get some paint on the brush. Load it up. Paint it up. Maybe I shouldn't have thinned it down. This stuff doesn't apply the greatest. Definitely gonna need multiple coats with this stuff. Try putting it on a little thicker. See how that turns out as it dries. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody handling all this craziness going on in the world? Any cool stories? Anything to chat about? Holler at me. Let me know what's going on. I recently returned back to work on my, I think, second full week now. Things are alright. Still a little getting used to everything and figuring out what's all going on. I'm a welder fabricator for my day job. I build big old dump body trailers for semis and rock quarries and things like that. Trash. Really don't know what all goes into them. Apparently grain goes into some of them. That's what makes us essential workers. Essential. Gotta be essential. Let's get this here done up in some gold. Oh, that black ain't dry, but it's too late now. Smearing it around. Move it over here. We get whatever crazy color we just made over here too. Oh, dropping brushes. Let's change this up and see if it helps. It's on 25. Nope, still not getting anything with that. another coat up here while everything's drying on the sides. Alright, alright, alright. So, this started off with a ton of technical difficulties. Not sure what's really happening. We're gonna push forward another 30 minutes. Get our yellow shooken up here. Get that on the pallet. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Probably too much, but... Oh man, I got all kinds of metal flakes in my water. Should probably get a second water. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a second water here real quick.
Read some books, catch up on yard work.
Alright, alright.
And stay home.
Paint these up yellow. Maybe I should have used some mustard like Minioc did in his recent video. It's crazy. Let's see. Alright, alright. How's everybody doing? Talk to me, what's going on? We're painting these little things here yellow. At some point we'll try to make them look like they are, what would you call them, safety lights or something like that. Just getting the base coats on here, getting this test run video going. This is for the hashtag Trash Bash Instagram. Check it out. Make sure you go to recents when you check it out, otherwise you're just gonna get a bunch of pictures of people trying to be kings of the trailer park or something, trash bashing or some sort of something, I don't know. But the mini community is trying to take it over. If you're out walking around and you like miniatures or do any kind of crafts, pick up that stuff see on the ground, take it home, clean it up, glue it together, make you something random. Here's a little bit of what I did. Oh, hey man, what's up? How you doing over there? How's my stream going? I really have no clue what I'm doing, bro. Don't know if the music's loud or if he's even playing. Don't know if the video's lagging. I'm doing what I call winging it. Straight up just winging it. Alright, that black's getting sort of dry. Got some thumbprints on it now. Never painted anything this ridiculous. Kind of huge. 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 Trump style. Huge. Heck yeah, man. Get that trash bash going. You were the one that told me about it. You better get something going. Oh, right on. Sweet. Just was waiting for someone to let me know what was going on. I had to abandon my second cam because it's not working how I wanted it to until I figured out a different way to stream music. But it is what it is. Powering forward, powering forward. Alright, let's go back to our metallic black. I have no clue. I got this stuff from my grandma. It's probably ancient. Let's see if there's any kind of a date on here. Oh, 99. 1999 was a great year. Well, 95 was my favorite. But, 1999 wasn't bad. Right before, Y2K bug. Survived Y2K. I'll make it through COVID-19. Let's put some water in here and get this black thinned out a little bit. Ooh, I just think I accidentally painted a miniature over there off to the side black. Hopefully that wasn't important. Looks just like it was a test model, I think. Oh. Yeah, test model, he's alright. A little interesting thing about this here test model. You know, I guess you can't really see it too well. But I'm working on a Space Marine here. Got a little squid head for him. Making us a Squid Marine for the Squidmar Patreon challenge. Paint something up squid related. So a little bit of heresy here. We'll have the first ever Squid Marine chapter for the Squid Corps. Oh yeah, Papa Squid. Shout out to you, Squidmar. Love that channel. What else can we... A couple updates whilst this is drying up. Got some base coats on my guys here for upcoming video. We'll be also featuring this crazy contraption across a two-part video for two separate collabs. Just gonna run them into one story, keeping the paint on it quick, and we're gonna do a little story with it. We'll see how that does. Hopefully, you viewers enjoy. Back to getting some nice, good brush strokes. Brush. I don't know what I'm doing here. I thought you sent me a Instagram message? Maybe it's Twitter, I don't know. I thought it was something to do with the Trash Bash and the Orc collab. Dude, that's chatting in chat right now. Oryx Minis, his channel. We're doing a collab together about some orc demolitionists. You get to see that coming up here soon. So shout out to him. Check out his channel. Pretty cool dude. He claims to suck at painting, but I think he paints pretty damn good. He does these unboxings of his asset drops, which if you haven't heard about asset drop, go on over to his channel, check that stuff out. Pretty awesome. Like a monthly subscription box for testing out new things or getting new minis. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I plan on to it here pretty soon. Now that I'm back at work. What up, Frost and Fists? How you doing, man? How are things going? Sweet, man, thanks. Just glued this stuff together out of random junk I found laying around. Walking and hiking outside. Random stuff here and there. Raided the old recycling bin for... That's where I found this here mustard bottle. That's what this is. So it's a mustard bottle. We got water bottle. Random broken things I found at work. Just try to get some base coats on it. Test out this live stream today. Never done this before. Had a camera go down, so we're doing it like this now. Doing it like this. Oh, no problem. Someday I'll get around to checking out your channel a lot more. I just got so busy with stuff going on in life. Y'all know how it is. Dang, first day off in 13 days. What do you do? Or you mean like first YouTube break or whatever? 13 days straight of anything drive a person a little bonkers. Bonkers! Let's get this back end painted here. I done forgot that this even existed. Try to build like a ladder on there. See all this stuff here? That's that Gorilla Glue. It expands. Didn't know that, but it's gonna make for some good rusty texture, I'm sure. Yeah, it's through the whole month, I believe. Just post stuff to the hashtag as you go. I figure I'd try to get some footage out of this thing. It was looking pretty cool, so I figure why not try to show it to a few people. Security management, right on. Sounds like a sweet gig. I mentioned before I'm a welder fabricator. I build steel and aluminum dump body trailers. Let's remove the phone here, since that didn't work out. I think it's mainly due to my... By the way, this is what I normally record with. iPhone, tripod, some newspaper to keep her steady. Use what you got, guys. Making art's making art. Let's get a better angle here. Oh, left my brush in the water. Don't leave your brushes in the water. That's a no-no. It's a no-no. I love some coffee. Favorite coffee we got here. Death Wish. Get you some. Have you running circles around the couch in no time. Why circles around the couch? I don't know.
Hey, it's Erica. Listen,
Whatever
I want
pops
you
in
to
my head.
stay home,
Sometimes I
stay
probably
healthy, and let's help stop the spread of
just shouldn't
COVID-19.
talk. I don't know, I'm a pretty random, weird person. But aren't we all? Yeah, man, I love welding and working with metal. It's one of my passions. I actually have a 110-year-old anvil and all this stuff. I just never, I moved, so I never got around to setting my blacksmith shop back up. That was my original true love next to fishing. And then I found miniature painting. Needed a way to de-stress. Always wanted to paint up the miniatures in the past when I played D&D and stuff, my old pewter miniatures, and I had just come across some mummies and skeletons at a dollar store one day. Scooped them up, watched one YouTube video, and said I'm gonna give this a go. Liked how I did it, and then I've been watching YouTube videos ever since and trying to get better. And at some point I decided, hey, I kind of want to make some of them YouTube videos. Still working on figuring all that out. YouTube's kind of funky. A lot of weird things you got to pay attention to that I didn't take into consideration. Analytics and what have you. But we'll get there. Maybe this live stream will help. I don't know. But thank you for everyone that's watching and commenting. It means a ton to me. These guys down here in the comments, they have their own channels. Kick-ass channels. They do a lot of killer stuff. Frost and Fist, I believe he's part of the Chilling War Games network. A whole network of fellow nerds and painters and mini lovers. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks for being a true survivor of the Miniocalypse. Get all this going someday and we'll get somewhere. And we can all paint minis together and do cool stuff with each other. I love to do collaborations and work with other creators, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. If I can fit it in my schedule, I usually try to do it. Sometimes I get overworked, but what can you do, man? What can you do? Find my brush. I think it rolled on the... Oh, here it is. Let's get some more of this rose gold on here. Man, this is a bump and jam. One of my favorite things to do is dubstep in anything. If it ain't dubstep, I'm all heavy metal. I just didn't find a metal station or didn't look. Picked whatever popped up first. So this is what we got. Boy, that yellow went on kind of just real excellent. I mean, real not excellent. Oh, what up, We Paint Minis? Shoot, man. Love that dude. He got himself a channel going too. Excellent tutorials. I first got onto that guy through his Instagram. Always just really boosting the community, putting work out there. We did if you look in a video or two back, I did me actually it's the latest video. Took part of his challenge, the Chapter Master Challenge. Challenge was to kit bash your own version of a Chapter Master. Each month, I believe, the challenge is for a new chapter. I happened to check out the first one, jumped in on that. Imperial Fist. Oh. Was my first time painting yellow, first Space Marine, first kit bash. Clearly, I love building stuff now. That you really got me addicted with that kit bashing, bro. Hell yeah, Frost and Fists. After April, once I get me a schedule and a better plan going for my channel and stuff, I'll definitely look forward to doing something with you sometime. I remember, I think y'all said you were from Texas. I was born in Texas. Unfortunately, I live in Indiana. I'd like to get back to Texas. Get back to the home state. Oh, almost rinsed my brush in the water that's all super metallic. It's kind of really cool to look at. Anyways, so we got these black base coats on here. We got some yellow in the lights. Tested out our live stream. Got some killer homies chatting. Like I said before, these guys all have excellent channels. Hell yeah, Houston! I was in Fort Hood. I don't remember like anything more specific than that. I was maybe around 5. Can't really, not good at recalling timelines and things, so guesstimating there. Taiwan. I've seen some pretty killer documentaries. The scenery out there is amazing. The fish out there are freaking awesome. I had one time I had should be an ex-girlfriend now. Went on a art trip out there. Got to see some photos from that. I was pretty blown away. It's a lot of cool stuff. Completely different than anything we see here. Get some more yellow on this. Looks like we got about 5 more minutes on this live stream test. It was plagued with all kinds of stuff not working. Gave it a go.
Hi, I'm Brianna,
Gave it a
and
test
I'm
run.
asking you guys to please stay home and stop the spread.
Get some things sorted out, and I'm gonna try another one tonight. But in an hour, I'm taking place in a game for the Long Island Tabletop Gaming Convention. They took it online, signed up for a game. I think there's still registrations open, still games to play. So if you're not doing anything today, you got some spare hours, time to kill, check that out. Right on. I don't remember too much from Fort Hood. I do remember making cookies out on the sidewalk in the summer heat. I remember that. After Texas, we moved to California. I remember a lot of that. Military family. I've been all over the place. Berlin, Germany, Texas, Cali, and ended up in Indiana, where my father grew up. He purchased his childhood home and spent the majority of my life there. Now I'm still in Indiana, looking at options of moving to either, if I stay in the States, back to Texas, but I'm really looking into a 5-year plan of figuring out how to move to Australia, get a job and stuff out there. I just absolutely love Australia. Okay, so there's some black coats. We're gonna do like alternating yellow lines on this. So that one will be yellow, that one would be yellow, that one would be yellow, that one would be yellow, so on and so forth. Give it that warning, I'm radioactive, stay away type of feeling. Oh, it's all good, man. I'm just figuring this stream stuff out, so someday I'll get things figured out. Maybe your hours are better for when I get off work. I got a few hours usually when I get home from work to I could do some stuff or team up on some live streams or whatever. Usually when I get home, I get in the Discord and chat with my Australian buddy Nate's Miniatures. Check out Nate's Miniatures channel if you're watching this or just jumped in. He's new and upcoming. Me and him are in a race to 1,000 subscribers, so still help him out, help me out. He's a good buddy, helps me a lot. Good dude to chat to, and good videos. Oh, right on. Yeah, when I was in Berlin, I actually got to help tear down the Berlin Wall. Got a few pieces of that in my local museum. I think we got some stored in my grandmother's basement still. Dang, 12 hours ahead? Huh? It is super cool to know people from all around the globe and in all the other states. Like, this miniature community it's just awesome. I would have never known that there was any type of community to it, or how insanely nice and helpful everyone is. I haven't had a negative experience yet, and if I did, I don't think it would even matter to me, because there's just so many positives, so many good people, so many good times that I don't think a few negative people could even change my perception of any of it. So even if you don't paint miniatures and you're out there and you're trying to find something to do or somebody to connect with, or just can't find a community of people to chat to, go pick you up a miniature, watch some of our videos, learn how to paint them on the cheaps, and get involved. A lot of nice people out there, a lot of good advice, good help. I get into a lot of personal conversations. A lot of people been through a lot of things, you know, and then we relate through minis, but at the end of the day, you're helping somebody with their stress, with their depression. I'll personally admit I have severe anxiety disorder, PTSD, and suffer from clinical depression, and miniature painting has helped all of that. I don't even know if helped is the word. It's borderline curing it, but it wouldn't be nowhere near as powerful if it wasn't for the community. Alright, so that's our hour here at Miniocalypse. Thanks to all you fellow survivors. That's what I like to call my fans. Miniocalypse, fight the Grey War. We're going to go ahead and cut out this live stream. Thanks again to everybody who checked this out. Appreciate it. Much love. Y'all are amazing. You guys really keep me going. Everyone is. Have a good day. Stay safe. And don't forget, fight the Grey War. Paint them minis.